Hi everyone, my name is Nur Ella Maisara from 501. So I will present you Chapter 7, Adaptation of Plant in Different Habitat. So what is adaptation? Adaptation is adjustment of organism to environment. So it means that the plant need to adapt with their surrounding to ensure their survival. Adaptation can be observed from shape of leaf, roots and stem. For example, rubber tree. When the weather is too hot, rubber tree leaves will fall to minimize loss of water. So there are 4 classifications of plants based on their habitat, which is xerophyte, mesophyte, hydrophyte and halophyte. So the first one is mesophyte. Mesophyte is a plant that lives in a habitat that is not too dry and not too wet, with an adequate supply of water, which means that we cannot water the plant too much. It will cause the plant to wilt because of the excessive of water. For example, rubber tree, hibiscus plant and mango trees. So the next one is halophyte. Halophyte is a plant that lives in a swampy habitat at the river mouth, which is the meeting point of fresh water and seawater. The river mouth rich of salt. For example, mangrove tree. Mangrove tree exposed to high light intensity. So for the leaf, it will reduce rate of transpiration as it has thick cuticle and sunken stomata. So the succulent leaf will store water. Oh, by the way, it has a special structure which is high tada. High tada will eliminate excess salt. So for example, old leaf store water, but when the salt content is too high, the leaf will fall off. So for the root, it exists in various shape and size. So the root will support the plant to live in a muddy soil, or we call it soft soil. Yeah, you know that. And it prevents the plant from being uprooted due to strong wind. So the next one is hydrophyte plant. Hydrophyte plant is a plant that lives in a wet habitat. The plant is whether sinking or floating. Hydrophyte plant has fibrous root. Fibrous root has a large surface area that can trap air bubble, so it will be more stable and lighter. So there are 2 examples of plant provided in textbook, which is lotus and elodea. So I'm going to talk about elodea. Elodea is a submerged plant. The leaf is thin and small, so it can increase rate of total surface over volume and increase rate of diffusion of water, mineral salt and dissolved gases. The stem is hollow and small, so it can help to float upright and reduce water flow resistance. Last but not least is xerophyte. Xerophyte is a plant that lives in a dry and hot habitat, which is desert. So we can take cactus for an example. Root of cactus will grow widely to penetrate as deep as it can into soil to find water. So water is stored in root, leaf and stem. The stem will undergo photosynthesis. It will modify leaf into thorn that collect dew, and it abandons stomata to reduce water evaporation. So that's all from me. Thank you.